Good afternoon and welcome to Royal Leamington Spa. Monday afternoon, end of October. This is being nicely lit up. Right, so I parked the car just up the side of the street here. I've got an hour. And looking forward to having a look around this, not just Leamington Spa, but Royal Leamington Spa. So there's obviously a royal connection. And there's a wellness spa there. So really spa is the theme here. As soon as you get out of the car, you see them confronting you. I don't know how many there are. Don't know how many spas there are in Royal Leamington Spa, but I guess we're going to see some of them this afternoon. Oh yes, this must be one of Britain's happiest places, because within just meters of the car, there's not just a wellness spa, there's a social wellness club, Paraffins, Rowley's Butchers. We've got some Turkish barbers. It's all happening here. Oh, look, very festive there, getting in early, Christmassy stuff. And then across the road, Hotel Chocolat. So happy Diwali. Big sign here at the end of one of the streets, the main kind of thoroughfare that runs through the town. So I'm going to position myself at the end of this street and then walk down it. As I said, I think it's the main thoroughfare. It's very wide, lots of well-known brands of shop. And I'm going to take some photographs as I wander through, just trying to get an impression of what Royal Leamington Spa is like on a Monday afternoon at the end of October, and should be interesting. Quite a dramatic roof. It's really nice. Lets the light flood in. All right, let's press on. Don't know if I should go down or stay up on the top floor here of the shopping centre. I think I shall descend. I'll take you with me on the escalator down, and we'll see where we emerge. Looks like there's an exit on the ground floor. So here we are, past the British bunting flags, and there's a toy shop there, entertainer. And the corner, oh, there's a bit of table tennis going on in there. Like, it takes away some of the boredom of the shopping centre. Some football stuff, Aston Villa, which is relatively local, and then you got Liverpool and Man United, I think, CD and vinyl. Okay, so here we are. got Costa Coffee, and then the exit past the Royal Mail box. Right, let's see where else we go. I'm going to go head down towards the river, but we have been here before, in fact relatively recently, and we had a coffee in that Costa. Still nice looking around. Upmarket stall there with posh watches. Okay, so continuing our progress. Wagamama. Yeah, that looks like a proper bank building, doesn't it? Like old-fashioned, a sturdy sort of assurance of a solid structure for the bank deposits. And this is quite a very attractive, what looks like a town hall. Yes, it is the town hall. Very nice. And I'm making my way down towards the river. Let's take a picture of the town hall. The autumnal colours on the trees, not obviously on this one, an evergreen, but in general, as I walk past this park here, are very, very attractive. It's a very nice town, it must be said. Really pleasant. Lots of nice cafes and shops. But I'm just going to walk over the bridge, over the river. I'm going to see maybe if I can walk along the river a little bit. Here, the Royal Pump Room, so yet more evidence of spa activities. So there's an art gallery, a museum and cafe, a library and visitor information. So all going on in there, all sorts going on, as well as we've got a compass rose, which is fantastic. So there you are, that's north, south, west and east. Right, it's great, always good to have those dotted around. Oh, here's the cafe inside there. That looks quite nice. All right. That's the Larder Pump Rooms Cafe. Okay, so I've made it over the bridge, over the river. Very quaint bridge. Some reeds there. There's a walking bridge, just a bit further. Maybe I'll try and get there and walk across the other way and through Jefferson's Park we've just walked past. Look, the autumn foliage beginning to thin out on the trees as we approach November. And I'm now approaching the church and the post office. And good to see 3 post boxes here and stamps dished out 24 hours a day from that machine. So all very nice. And then got a nice tree and what looks like a very impressive church building. So I've just been wandering through the residential old town and there are some elephants and it gives a little story there that's a little bit faded, and I'm a bit pushed for time, so I'm going to move on. But very, very pleasant. There's a coffee house over there in an old mill building, and now I'm going to go across that footbridge that I alluded to earlier when I was on the road bridge, a little bit further along the river. Well, there's a very futuristic looking building on the other side, which I will take a photograph of and then take it from there. So that's looking back. There's the church from where I came. There, look, there's the road bridge, path going across. And then this is, I think it's called Jefferson Park, just from the sign at the entrance. Looks like there's some sort of botanical interest going on inside there. So those are greenhouses, whether it's just for the park or a bit wider, you know, like maybe some sort of gardens you can look around and pay to go around, I don't know. But very nice. And the park, very pleasant. Lots of leaves on the ground, as always at this time of year. And there's a little... you can follow the path under this bridge where you have to, where you have to mind your head. So let's go that way. To be honest, I wouldn't like particularly to walk along here at midnight on a foggy evening. I think it might be a bit scary, even though it looks like we have got lamps. Not sure. Royal Leamington Spa. Nothing untoward ever happens here. Look at that. I presume this is the police and the court building. Quite impressive, and a very, very impressive kind of motif there on the sign on the building. Duet et Montbroit. So I've just come back into Jefferson Gardens and Middle Gardens. So it's always good to see an information board on here, giving information about, you know, where you are, and obviously a very popular place to sit. Look at it, I think they're pretty much south facing, so get the sun most of the day, and we do like a good water feature. And here we have some, you know, fountains, and we got the ducks and the geese there having a nice shower as the water fountains. They're not full on there. The two in the middle aren't blasting it out, but the ones around the outside are. And there's a similar one at that end of the pond. Right, get a picture of that. So that was a very, very pleasant hour. strolling around Royal Leamington Spa as I just make my way past the town hall again on the return journey towards the car, back along this main thoroughfare. I'm going to take a few more pictures as I get closer to the car, hopefully giving an impression of what this place is like. The Regent Hotel Travelodge. Oh, I will walk through Regent's Court on the way back. This is an unexpected bonus. So anyway, as I said, hopefully giving us some sort of impression of what the place is like. Hopefully having a few reasonable shots. So thank you for joining me this afternoon, and I'll see you on the next one.